So a few weeks back, I read someone making the point that Greta Thunberg shifted from being an environmental activist to becoming a humanitarian activist because she realized you can't have climate justice without social justice. And that kind of reminded me of two kinds of people we have here in Malaysia. The first are people who look at certain issues that don't directly affect them. Think like gender equality or climate change or even saving Bukit Damansara, and they think, nah, this got nothing to do with me, I don't have to care about that. Then there are the second type of people who do care, but only about one issue and nothing beyond that. It's kind of like if these causes were all part of a tree. You've got gender equality on this branch, you got saving the environment on this other branch, fighting for Bukit Damansara on this branch, and some people look at these branches and leaves and they go, leaves fall all the time. This isn't that important. Not realizing that if the leaves keep falling, that might mean there's something wrong with the tree. Then you've got others who are so focused on just one branch, like only caring about Bukit Damansara, without realizing all these branches are actually part of the same tree. And if you zoom out and you look at the whole thing, you'll see that the root of it all, the thing feeding every branch and leaf, is corruption. Because think about it, you can fight for gender equality and for more women in leadership, but if you ignore the culture of political appointments and cronyism that decides who gets those positions in the first place, that's not breaking the glass ceiling, that's just rearranging the people standing under the glass ceiling. You can fight for the tigers, the forests, clean air, the environment, but if you ignore the business interests and political connections behind the companies getting logging and development contracts, that's not going green. That's just greenwashing. You can fight to save your neighborhood from overdevelopment, but if you ignore the corruption and political culture that created this kind of unchecked development in the first place, which is the same culture you once stood by when it was your party under fire, that's not standing up for what's right. That's just standing up when the rot finally reached you. Now, thankfully, we can fix all of this. We can end political passionate so that key appointments are vetted by Parliament instead of decided by the Prime Minister alone. We can strengthen Parliament so that they have the teeth to review large contracts before they're awarded and hold ministries accountable if they waste our money. We can strengthen whistleblower protections and media freedom so that abuses in government can be exposed early instead of buried under secrecy. And the best part is, these aren't even my solutions. These are solutions that Pakatan Harapan promised they would carry out in their manifesto, so we just need to remind them we're still waiting on them to deliver. Long story short, just like how Greta realized there's no climate justice without social justice, Malaysians also need to realize there's no struggle, no cause, and no movement in Malaysia that will ever succeed as long as we keep ignoring the corruption at the root of it all that keeps the entire system broken. Free Palestine and make schools a safer place.